Hello, friends. Welcome to BetCraft. Welcome to today's predictions and analysis on BetCraft. Uh, 2 days ago, we saw the last game that we predicted on this channel, and it was also very very successful. And out of the many games that we predicted that very day, it was just one that that failed, and it was that Romania, one of those the Romanian leagues the Romanian league games that was actually predicted, and FCSB, if I remember. We predicted that game to come out over 2.5, but they ended up playing a one-world draw in that very encounter. And apart from that very one, every other games that we predicted that very day, we're all successful. As usual. This is to tell you that what we do here is not a joke. These are experts tips and predictions. Okay, if you stick to our games, you're going to win. And remember, I tell you to do not play. Don't put everything together, because there's always a good chance of winning when you play about four games all together and not more than four. All right, put them all together and then play them, but do not put the entire game or predicted all of them in, because these are football games. Anything can happen in football games. Tomorrow, you could, a team can consider a red card in the first half, and then the whole thing changes, and all that keep happening in football. We see it always happening in football. So you advise to just play a little, up to four, or less, and then you probably play another ticket again. You know, so that if you go through that way, you'll be able to you find out that most of the games that you play will always be very very successful. Okay, that being said, we have so many games going on today in in AFCON. We have a game in AFCON. Today is a very wonderful day. Nigeria will be playing against South Africa. In the semifinals of AFCON 2024, and we also have Ivory Coast, who will be also playing DR Congo. But today's game, the biggest game of today, is Nigeria against against the Bafana of South Africa. And I want to ask, what's your prediction in that very game? What do you think is going to happen? But not spending so much time. I've seen that Nigeria have got a pattern, and they keep playing the way they're playing. I see them, go, taking all the points, all the spoils against South Africa, and South Africa too. They're a very wonderful team too, and you can see their goalkeeper, Williams, who has, done wonders. I've never seen a goalkeeper, save four spot kicks out of five. You know, that's incredible. But Nigeria have the firepower to, score against South Africa. Nigeria should, try to win that match, during the normal time, and they should do everything to, to win that match during the normal time. Do not let that match extend to penalty kick, because penalty can go either way. And with what South Africa already have again in their last match, against Cape Verde, they'll be full of confidence, and they will want games to end with penalty. But Nigeria will have the capacity to beat these guys in the normal time. Okay, I see Osimhen scoring today. Yes, I see Victor Osimhen scoring today. Mark my word. All right. That being said, let's head to the other games that we have for you today. And the first is in Belgian league, where Club Brugge will be at home against Union Saint-Galois in that very game, and it's a Belgian Cup match, and we saw that both teams, have been scoring a huge amount of goals, and we after we analyzed our, or their past matches and the head-to-head matches, we were able to come to conclusion that this very game, the verdict is going to be over 1.5. I want to, go safe in this very one. So we'll play at least two goals coming out in this very encounter. Club Brugge against St. Galois, verdict over 1.5 goals. And we're to England, FA Cup, where we have Aston Villa, who will be at home against Chelsea. All right. And in this very game, considering what both of them has been playing this season, and considering their past matches, and look at it, and the best verdict for this very game is corner games, I saw that Aston Villa in most of the matches they've been having over 10 corners in most of the match. So in this very game, the best verdict is over 8.5 corners. So we want to see at least 9 corners coming out in this game. Okay, so the verdict for Aston Villa versus Chelsea is 8.5 corners. Okay, or can as well play over 1.5. That's the safest bet in this very uh, match. Going to the next one is in Lyon, in France, where we have Lyon facing Lille in French Cup, and also our verdict for this very game is over 1.5. And the next game that we have for you is also in French Cup, where you have Strasbourg will be facing Laval in French Cup tie. And in this very game, our verdict is home win or draw. Now, we're talking about Strasbourg to win or draw in this very encounter. Okay. The next is Montpellier. It's also in French Cup. Montpellier against Nice, and verdict in this game is over 1.5. I want to see at least 2 goals, coming out in this very encounter. And the next that we have is in German Bundesliga, where Mainz will be turning up against Union Berlin. Okay, Mainz is ranked 17 in the league, while Union Berlin is ranked 15. These are two teams that are not doing so very well this season. You know, but from what we have seen so far, the best verdict for this very game, considering the fact that Mainz is playing home, because most times when they are playing home, they are doing a little bit better at home. And in this game, the best verdict that we have for you is Mainz to win or draw. Mainz to win or draw. Is 1x in this very game. That's home win or draw in this very encounter. And the next is German Cup, where Sarah Brooklyn will be at home facing Borussia Mönchengladbach. And in this very game, we saw that these two teams are not of the same strength. And knowing that Mönchengladbach is a Bundesliga outfit, and they are much more, having a much more experience and stronger side. And we made our verdict for this very game is going to be Borussia Dortmund to win or over 2.5. That's the game for this one. The verdict is Borussia Dortmund to win or Borussia Mönchengladbach to win or over 2.5. Okay. The next is in German third division, where we have Utrecht against Halasche. And in this very game, what we predicted for this very game is over 1.5 goals, considering their past recent encounters and their head-to-head encounters. And we're able to analyze and come to the very best verdict for this is over 1.5. And the next is in Portugal, where we have UD Leiria, who will be at home facing Sporting. Sporting in the Portuguese Cup, and in this very game is is a very direct. This is considering their previous matches and all, and also noting that this team that is facing Sporting is not a top flight team, and also knowing that Sporting is topping the league, the major league in Portugal. It's easy to produce this very game that Sporting will come out the favorites in this very game. They are the best. They are going to win in this very game. So the verdict for this very game is away to win. Okay. The next game that we have for you is in Scotland, where Hibernian will be facing a top rank team, Celtic. All right, in this their Scotland Premiership, and in this very game, not wasting so much time, we see that Celtic having played 20 matches in this game. They have won 12 and they have drawn 4 and lost 4 in the process. Scoring 41 goals and conceding 21. While Hibernian on the other side have also played 20 games, but they've been able to win only 5. They have drawn 7 and they have lost 8 out of these games they have played so far. All right, and they have scored 19 goals while they have conceded 33 goals. They are a very conceding team. I think in this very game, the best verdict is Celtic to come out winners in this very encounter. And today, the last but not the least is a game we have in Turkish Cup, where Gaziantep is facing Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce being the league leader in the top flight of Turkish league, and this game we saw also in the past 20 matches that both teams have played so far. We saw Gaziantep, winning seven and being able to drawing six, but losing seven. And on the other hand, we saw Fenerbahce, who have played 20 matches, but have won 14 out of the 20 and have drawn just three while losing three. And in the process, they've been able to score 53 goals and have conceded just 22 goals. And the easy verdict in this very game is Fenerbahce to take the spoils, Fenerbahce to win this game, considering their past you know, records. And that comes to the end of today's prediction. And remember, I tell you to, try to subscribe, press the subscribe button there so that you always get our predictions because these days we are on the winning track and we keep winning. And I tell you that this very game that we predicted for you is 80% guaranteed, 85% guaranteed success. All right. Remember to play, bit by bit. Do not put all the whole games, accumulate all of them together. No, you could play a four, take another four, and another four. Split them that way. And that way you be guaranteed, successful ticket. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's prediction. All the best.